Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Eileen, and this is Eileen Ashley is Red Hot and Flashy. So I did a video the other day of an unboxing of gifted makeup. One of my subscribers so graciously sent me a box full of makeup. And again, I cannot thank that person enough. Mwah! Really, from the bottom of my heart. Today, I'm gonna be playing with it all, or at least some of it. So if you didn't see that video, I'm gonna link it up here somewhere for you guys to look at it. If you're interested in seeing everything that I received. I did a poll on Instagram. I had received 4 different eyeshadow palettes, and you guys voted the most for the Couture Caliente palette. So it's very tropical to me, but that's what we're gonna try to do today. Okay, I already started with my skincare. It's already on, along with my bags. But anyway, we're gonna be trying out today the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. And I've never tried this before. It comes out clear like that. And first I'm gonna just go in with this on my pores. It almost feels like Vaseline. It really does. Then it gets really soft. But when I first put it on, it felt like Vaseline. I don't know about poreless because I can still see my pores. I know for all of you guys who've been watching me, you know how much I hate foundation, especially in the summertime when it is so hot and humid, and it is very humid today in New Jersey. So I'm going to put on the Hint Hint Skin Tint from Morphe 2. This is in the shade Marshmallow, and it may even be too light for my skin right now. Now I do have the NYX, I think they're called hue shifters. This one is to make your foundation cool, and this one's to darken it up. So I might have to use that and darken it up a little bit. I'm just gonna take this is really light. It's very, let's try and hide that. And it's very loose, liquidy, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm just gonna darken it up a tad bit. I did a video on this, so if you haven't checked that out, I'll put it up here, wherever. And, where I teach you how to basically turn any foundation into your shade. But I'm gonna take 1 drop. That's all I need because obviously my skin is not dark. I'm also gonna take a shade of this, and it's in the shade of Cool, because I do have cool skin tone. And I'm just gonna take 1 drop of that. Actually, I might do 2 of each because I'm noticing that I did do extra foundation, which I probably don't need all that foundation, but I'm gonna take a spatula and I'm just gonna mix them together. And this is what I ended up with. You can see it's a little bit darker, and I'm just gonna do this so that I don't waste any product. I'm gonna start out with a brush and just brush that on. Yeah, see how I probably could have used even darker, a couple more drops, but we're gonna see how this primer is. Now, because it's just a skin tint, it's not gonna cover everything. Like, you could still see the redness coming through. Oh, not really on that side. Let me see. Yeah, I still think it's way too light for me right now. But we're just gonna darken it up with some bronzer. And then, like I always do, I just go in with a damp sponge and tap it all in. I just like the way it looks. It takes care of any brush strokes if there are any. It just helps it melt into the skin better, I think, anyway. But it's just a personal preference. It's not right or wrong. Okay, let's get a close-up of the pores. I guess it did make them appear smaller. But you always have to remember, everybody has texture. It's normal. That's what skin looks like. And I know that Sonia Valencia just made a shirt with this hashtag on it, or was it a hashtag? Saying that old is the goal. And I have been saying that for decades now. My mom died when I was 25, she was 49. And I've always said that. Every time I see a new wrinkle, you know, it gets a little like, oh, I'm getting old. But then I remember, well, that's my goal. Because you know what the alternative is, right? So don't think I'm stealing Sonia's stuff. I love Sonia and I give her credit every time she does something that I might recreate or tell you guys. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with Vanity Makeup's, what is this called? Sculpt and Glow palette, which I absolutely fell in love with. This I got through BoxyCharm and I was afraid, but when I started using it, look, that's how much I love it. But this is shade light. I'm sorry, this is shade fair, actually. I tried to go, because they were selling them on the add-on store too, and I had gotten a $12 coupon through them because something about them sending me the same thing in both boxes or multiple boxes or whatever it was. So that's how much this was on the add-on store. So I said, let me get a darker color for summer. Now they make, so this is fair, and they make light, but they weren't selling it. They were selling fair, tan, which is what I got, and then dark. And the one I need the most, they didn't have. But this is dark, and it does come out a bit dark on me. However, we can fix that too. So I'm gonna take a small brush like this. This is the Morphe M173, only because, as you can see, it gets messy when you use the bigger brushes. And I'm just gonna contour my face. And I'm using a really light hand because of how dark it is. So we're gonna just continue. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here in the anywhere where I want it to brighten up. And I think this might be a little too dark to brighten, but we're gonna see. And with a damp sponge again, I'm just gonna start. First I'm gonna start with the dark. I should have started with the light, but we're gonna start with the dark. Then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser, the multi-use concealer. And I'm just gonna put a little here. And you see how there's dark circles right here, or dark lines? I'm gonna put that there, just like that. And I normally put it inside my eye like this, you know, in the inner corner. But I'm putting it here today just because it's dark and I want to see what it does. And I'm gonna use my sponge for this. Actually, I'm gonna use my baby sponge so I can get in there good. Okay. So for right now, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. Just to do under my eyes, just so that doesn't crease. I'm also gonna spray some setting spray on my sponge here, just to put under my eyes. And I am going to be trying the Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade Nude Burn. And this is a cream blush that I received in my box. So this is also a try on for the first time. I'm just gonna put a little on my hand here. Okay, that's what it looks like. Beautiful color. But since I'm not sure how much to put on, I'm just gonna, dab it on with my fingers right there and go in with my sponge. What a pretty color that is. I don't think I put enough on, so we're gonna fix that side, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna do this side. It definitely is more sheer. Like here's what it looks like on my hand, but you can see it doesn't look like that on my face. Look at how pretty. Oh, I really like that. And it gives it a kind of a shine to it too, right? I like to put blush on my nose and this whole area where the sun, you know, hits. I mean, it's not extremely pigmented, but it gives you a nice you know, flush of color, which I like. Now I'll be using my own products here. I'm gonna go in with the, for bronzer, the MAC powder bronzer, which is this color. It's the shade Golden. And I start up higher at the cheeks because, you know, the older we get, our skin sags. So we want to, you know, make it appear lifted. I'm also going to be adding some powdered blush. This is Kosas, and it's their Longitude 0. I like to just go in and take both together. And we're gonna put on some highlighter later. Okay guys, I went off camera real quick and did my eyebrows. Now we're gonna start on the eye look. And I'm gonna try and do something totally different, totally outside of my box. As you can see, these are very bright colors. They're very tropical to me. They remind me of, you know, something tropical. So we're gonna do something new. First thing I'm gonna do is go in with my NARS paint pot in shade 1. And I'm going to prime my eyes with that. And then I go in with my baby sponge and tap it all out and get it nice and smooth. I'm going to start off using this color right here, and it's called Rumba. I'm just gonna put it in my, the crease. Then I'm gonna go in with this orange color here, right there, called Vibrous. I know I don't have the accent. It's looks like it might be a bright orange. But like I said, I want to try something new. Although I wear oranges, actually oranges look really nice on redheads. Well, it's coming out more pink than orange. I'm also going to take it into the corner of my eye. Like a V though. I'm going to just take a clean brush and buff out the edges there. Next, I'm going to deepen it up with this dark shade right here. It's almost red. Let me see what it's called. It is Mamacita. And I'm going to put that in the corner and darken up the crease a little bit. It's giving me very pink. Since I don't want such a pink color, I'm gonna go back in with this brownish shade. And I believe it is Rumba. Just so I can change the color of it a little bit. And again with the cleanish brush, because it's no longer perfectly clean, I'm gonna buff out the edges. I'm gonna try something. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna go in with this shimmer right here. And it is called Sensual? Sensual. And I'm gonna put that in the corner, the outside corner. I'm trying to make it a little more orange than it actually is looking. I'm hoping that'll help. And bring it into the crease. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little more orange. Definitely a different look for me. I'm gonna be cutting my crease today, and I'm gonna be using the Dare to Be Bright by Beauty Creations color-based primer in the color Limelight, because I'm gonna be using yellow today, and I want it to really, really pop. So I'm gonna be using a yellow base. So if you have hooded eyes and you haven't seen me do this before, you're gonna go onto the bottom and look up. Look down and open your eyes. And where it transfers is where you're gonna cut your crease. I'm definitely gonna need my mirror for this one. I don't wanna mess it up. So you just draw your crease where that base transferred. Now I'm only gonna do one eye at a time here. And I'm going to go in with this bright yellow right there. I believe it is called Cultura. Either that or Margarita. Nope, it's Cultura. And with a flat shader brush like that, I'm gonna take the yellow and put it right on top of our base that we put down. And I'm just tapping it on. And then I'm gonna go back in with that orange shade right there. And I'm just gonna go in and blend the two together. And I'm gonna darken it up with that brownish shade right there. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. Okay, now we're gonna put on some shimmers because I thought it would be nice. I'm going to be putting on this one right here in the outside corner, and this one right here on the inside corner. So I'm gonna take my finger, because you guys know I like to use my finger, and just put it where the colors blend right here. This is what it looks like, by the way. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna bring it about halfway. And then that goldish color is gonna go on the inner corner, and it looks like that. I might have to use a brush for that one. My nails are in the way. So my fingernails are in the way. So I'm gonna go in with the a shader brush and put that right in the corner there. Next, we're gonna go under the eyes. I'm gonna use another flat brush like that. And I'm gonna start out with this. I think I'm gonna use the purplish pink. Let me just see what it looks like. Might be too pink, but we're gonna say. And we're gonna put it on a little bit on the top, just almost to create a little wing there. I kind of like that. Remember, we're creating something totally different and almost tropical. I don't know, it just reminds me of the tropics. All right, we're not leaving it like that. I'm gonna go in with another product that I received in my box, and it is the Conrad, the eyeliner pencil. And this is in the shade Onyx. Looks like that. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna line under my eye and then probably the liner, the waterline. But first I'm gonna start under my eye. Now I'm also gonna do the top and bring out a tiny, tiny, tiny little tiny baby wing, if I even get to do that. But we're gonna do that right now. Just along the lash line. This is actually a very nice liner. It's going on so easily, and it's one of those pencils that you sharpen, which I find for me don't go on so easily, but this is really going on really nicely. Just like that. See my little tiny wing? Okay, then I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm gonna just go in with a little bit of the yellow. Right there. Just to blend it out and kind of buff out that brown. Did I say brown? I meant the eyeliner. Not so much to show the color yellow, but maybe a hint of it. Okay, now because it's so dark under there, I do want to put some color under there. So again, with my pencil brush, I'm going to go in with the orange. There it is, with the orange right there. And I'm just gonna smudge it underneath. Just like that. I know you can't really see on camera, but can you see there's a little bit of color under there? There you go, you can see it. Next, I'm gonna take that Conrad pencil again, and I'm gonna do my waterline with it. See how it really deepened up the eye? For a pencil like this, I have not had luck with, and this is great. I really like it. And I'm gonna do the upper waterline as well. The next thing we've got is the Revlon Volumazing mascara in Blackest Black. I just can't tell you how grateful I am and how amazed of the generosity of my subscriber for sending me all this. I know I said thank you, but truly. So here's what it looks like out of the packaging. Oh, the wand is really big, which sometimes doesn't work for my eyes, but let's check it out. It's not clumping. I mean, that I really like about it. It is separating the lashes. Well, it's really hard to volumize my lashes. They are tiny, but we're gonna put on some eyelashes, I think. Just because I feel like this look is so dramatic, but I like to put on some lashes with it. I'm just gonna go off camera for a minute and put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What do you think? Something dramatic for such a dramatic look. But I'm going to go back in with the Volumazing mascara and do my lower lashes. Okay, now we have so many lips products to try. Look at them all. I'm gonna do a nude look since the eyes are so bold. I think I'm gonna try the Buxom Full Force Popstar. That's the color. Isn't it pretty? And I'm just gonna go in with my Real Her I Am Confident lip liner. I know I'm always using this one. I promise I have some more, just not a whole lot. Now that we have that on, we're gonna go ahead and go in again with the lipstick, Buxom Popstar. Oh, it really is such a beautiful color. Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, it looks so, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, I love the way it looks on me. And I think it's perfect for this look. I've never tried Buxom lipsticks before. This is really nice. It's creamy, not drying, not sticky. Of course, it's not a lip gloss, but you'd be surprised how many lipsticks are sticky. It's such a beautiful finish that I don't even think it needs a gloss. Ooh, ooh, I think it's plumping. Oh, I have a cool sensation. I do believe I did read when I did the unboxing that, or maybe when I listed in the description, that it was a lip plumping lipstick. It doesn't hurt. It was just cool and took me by surprise because I forgot. Okay, one more thing that I like to do. I did not get this in the box. It is my Laura Mercier all-time favorite still highlighter, and it's the shade 01. And I'm gonna try, because I've never tried this before, with this big giant fan brush from It Cosmetics. I've never tried it. I wanted to do my bronzer with it and I forgot. But I don't know, that might be a little too big. Woo. Okay. Yeah. I think that's too big for this purpose. But can't say I didn't try. Ooh. Okay guys, now it's time to tell me, would you wear something like this? I don't know, I just thought it was such a beautiful palette, and it just gave me tropical vacation vibes, and it's definitely something different, but I like it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and also, would you recreate it? And if you do, don't forget, post a selfie on Instagram and tag me in it. I would absolutely love to see what you guys create. If you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below and come back and join our family. And don't forget to hit the bell notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, everybody. Bye.